I felt Osita's warm hand in mine as he drove, and for a moment I tried to breathe like there was nothing wrong. Then something crawled out from under the brake, a pale, bony hand that gripped the steering as if it belonged there. "Ah!" I screamed, flinging my hand away. The car fishtailed. Osita slammed the brake and yanked the car to the side of the road. Horns blared, people shouted. Osita whipped his head toward me, eyes burning. "What is wrong with you, Oluchi?" he snapped. My voice shook. "I saw a hand. It was under the brake. It took the steering." His face went hard. "Not today, Oluchi. Please stop with this story of widows and ghosts. We are done with that nonsense." His words landed like blows. For a second he stared at the road, then opened the passenger door. "Get out." I froze. "Osita, you can't. We're in the middle of the road," I stammered. "Get out before I do something we'll both regret," he said, and the heat in his voice made me obey. My legs moved on their own. I grabbed my bag, stumbled out, and watched his taillights swallow the road. I stood there with the city noise swelling around me and a handprint of fear burned into my chest. I walked. Each step felt like apology and punishment all at once. 30 minutes of street lamps, plastic vendors, and my own small, furious prayers to be different. I wanted to run back to the police station and tell the truth, but to confess would tie me to Osita's fate and my children's future. So I kept walking. When I finally opened our gate, the house looked ordinary. Children's shoes by the door, a faded calendar on the wall, as if normal could be summoned by a broom. Osita was at the kitchen table, calm as a man who had already put his crimes in the drawer. He helped the boys with homework like a hero in a sitcom. Caleb saw me and sprinted into my arms. "Mummy!" His weight and warmth were balm I did not deserve. Daniel bounded after him, cheeky and loud as ever. I hugged them and felt the hollow where honesty should live. "Where's my ice cream, Mummy?" Caleb asked, frowning. I lied in the softest way I know. "Tomorrow, my love. I promise." I locked myself in the children's room and dialed Mama Juliet with shaking fingers. The line snapped and hissed. Then her voice, cold, cutting. "God will judge you and your husband," she spat. "Please," I begged. "How is Nneka? Is she—" "She's been bailed out," Mama Juliet said, quicker now. "She's leaving for the village." "We are at the motor park. Don't come." The line clicked dead. Relief and anger warred in me. I wanted to run to the motor park, beg, pay, apologize, rewrite an entire night. Instead, I went out to the living room where Osita was putting the boys to bed. He turned, smiled like a man absolved. "I paid her 1,000,000 naira, he said, brandishing his phone with proof of a message. "See? It's all sorted." Maybe he had. Maybe Mama Juliet and her husband had sorted it, and I had been the only liar. Or maybe the money had been passed through other hands and never reached the one who needed it. My chest tightened anyway. I could not unhear that hand on the steering. I could not unsee Nneka's face. That night, Osita pulled me close, whispered nonsense about us being husband and wife again. He led me to the bed, the big one that had been Nneka's, and told me to sleep. I tried. I wanted to believe we could buy peace. But when I reached to touch him in the middle of the night, his body felt wrong, rigid, unbearably cold. I opened my eyes and screamed. Osita lay there pale and still, his mouth slack and his eyes wide open, unseeing.